Hey guys, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through my channel, my name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I am here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit, and remember that time and energy are fluid. I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate. Leave everything else behind. If you'd like to book a personal, all of my information is below in the description box. You can go directly to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com. Book a session with me. Let me grab another deck. Alright, so I did my first reading for the day. It was a lot. I think we're going to start with the oracles this time. See what other energies we can pull on right now. I hope everybody's doing really good. As you enter, if you could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get in front of the eyes that need us the most. Thank you guys so much for being part of my tribe. And from watching me all over the world. I love that. I'm literally, I have chills. You have no idea. Like when you're, like, I live here, so not that I don't think that the world is so much bigger than just the little world that I live in, but just to know that my videos are reaching like the other side of the globe is so amazing to me. So I hope that the information that I'm putting out is very helpful to you. I hope that it's encouraging. I hope that, you know, for those of you who are this far into the journey, I mean, based on the comments, I mean, I think I'm tapping into a collective that we're all kind of going through the same shit, you know? It just depends on where it falls in your life. For some people it's family, you know, some people it's work, some people it's friends. And while the dynamics may be different, we're all going through it. We're all experiencing something to some degree. So I'm grateful that you guys support my work, and I'm grateful that you guys are in the comments supporting each other and encouraging each other, and confirming a lot of the energy that I'm pulling up. The confirmations are wild to me, because it's interesting when we're going through stuff. And this is the reason why I really want to encourage people to like use the comment sections of the videos, because I recognize how difficult it can be to experience all of these things that we're going through and don't have anybody really to share it with without sounding like a complete fool. Like, I have my own theories about my story, but I don't really have concrete proof or evidence. I only have my cards and my intuition, and I know that my cards and my intuition don't lie. But for those people who operate in a little bit more black and white world where, you know, it has to have this, you know, logical components to it, a lot of times if you even hear yourself kind of telling your own story, it sounds nuts. It sounds nuts. And I feel like the people that have been kind of attacking us and projecting their funky energy onto us are doing it for that reason, so that we look crazy to everybody else. And so it does kind of force us to hold these things in and keep them to ourselves. I strongly encourage that you engage in the comments with other people that you can tell are definitely dealing with the same thing, because we are, when I say soul tribe and soul family, we understand each other, because we are the, I don't want to call us victims, because I don't want to own that, right? We are byproducts of certain situations. And so the fact that we're still standing, that we're still here, we're still going, we are still thriving, keep going, okay? Keep having faith. Keep supporting one another. And if you feel alone, literally, if you feel alone, I encourage you to latch onto the people that are, you know, connect with the folks that are in the comments, because these people, we're all part of the tribe, right? We need each other. We need to support each other. I got chills. We need to support each other. All right, let's jump in, see what Spirit wants to talk about. What time is it? All right, before I go pick up my kid. Interesting. Somebody here is struggling with some kind of low self-esteem, a lack of confidence. They're feeling unloved or feeling as though they don't have love in their life. Okay. Okay. Somebody here, their pathway or door to romance has either been blocked. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Give me one more card, please. Somebody's pathway or the door to romance has been blocked for somebody. It's because, yes, it's because there are, they're attaching to a false narrative of who they are. This could be somebody who wears a mask. And part of their lesson, the lesson here is, if somebody is experiencing, okay, I think this is the Karmic collective. If somebody is experiencing financial constraints right now, it's because they refuse to, like, I think I said it in the last reading, it's like somebody who doesn't want to self-reflect. They have the capability to heal themselves and to heal their situations. And it's funny. It's because it's funny because I'm thinking about it right now. It's like the moment that I'm kind of committed to cutting off certain people or cutting out certain situations for myself, my resources started to pick up. My finances definitely took a turn and started to increase. And it's similar to when I tell you, like, there's certain things that are due to come to the collective, but they're being delayed because we still have attachments. There's still energy attached to us. And because God knows our heart, because we love unconditionally, and it's that bleeding heart that sometimes gets us caught up. For that reason, it's being delayed, because God, again, I think God knows who we are, and God knows that we still have soft spots that have not yet been completely eradicated, that may pull us back into very karmic situations, because we don't truly know the intentions of other people. We only know our own intentions. And I feel like this lesson for somebody here has a lot to do with their inability or unwillingness to heal. So if somebody's feeling all fucked up right now, they're feeling that way because they refuse to do the work in order to heal themselves. Okay. There's that. All right. Let's tap in. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time there. Okay. So yeah, somebody's dealing with unfortunate circumstances. If somebody at one point had been very stable financially and they were independent, now they are not, and they are feeling the gravity and weight of burdens and responsibilities. Okay. And it's largely due to something that they previously invested their energy and time in. This is karma. I don't like throwing that word around, but it is. Somebody here may have got a bright idea. I said, this keeps coming up. I mean, okay, I'm just going to tell a story. Like, I don't want to complain about it. I'm just going to tell a story. So, this person here, and I could even look at you, collective, as you being this Nine of Pentacles. Like, you at one point may have been on the opposite end of that wheel, right? Prior to healing and everything, you might have been on the lower end where you were kind of getting, it feels like you were getting the shaft. Like, you were literally just getting all the bad stuff, right? Everything always seemed bad. Everything always seemed like your back was against the wall. And now you're not in that energy anymore. And I want to say the primary reason why you're not in that energy anymore is because you've got self-love. I mean, this is similar to like the end part of the last reading where we talked about like somebody who didn't have self-love. When you love yourself, Venus, wherever your Venus placement is, love and money go hand in hand. When your love life is good, your money is good. When your money is good, your love life is good. When your money is funny, your love life ain't so good. Okay? And this kind of feels like, for me, like if I had to turn these cards around, because I do like to look at the cards, like if they're in the reverse, how does one, what does one need to do to flip them? And partially what this person, largely what this person needs to do is they need to focus on loving themselves. If this person doesn't have self-esteem and confidence, yeah, they're not loving on themselves. You, however, collective, you love on yourself. You love yourself. You don't, yes, it's nice to have the love of other people, but when you love yourself, that comes first. Because again, happiness is an inside job. Happiness starts with you. So it kind of feels like, on one hand, somebody here at one point could have been doing very, very well, but again, it was something that they had invested in, and this is a reap what you sow energy. Somebody invested very, very little into their own stability. Okay, God, thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to tell you what this looks like. Somebody here may have gotten into a connection or gotten into a situation. If this is a relationship, it was purely sexual, or it started off that way. Okay. I'm also getting this, since this is somebody who never really put in any of the real time and effort in order to be like the level of stability that this person had. I heard self-made, but the level of stability that this person had, they didn't actually invest the time and energy to create the core basis of that stability. Are you following me? Am I making sense here? So because they didn't do that, I feel as though they are now receiving some kind of, I heard, backhanded karma. Like they're like now on the opposite end, because it starts because they're in a position right now where they absolutely could heal themselves and turn everything around. There's also something here about perception, about how they are viewed, how they are seen, and how they see themselves versus how you see yourself and how people see you. So this feels largely too based on this bright idea that this person had in order to change your trajectory, collective. Somebody here could have also had a bright idea to like prevent your forward movement. They invested money into creating this dynamic for you, and now they're on the receiving end for what was truly meant for you. They now are dealing with a bunch of responsibilities and stress and burdens and feeling as though the pressures of the world are like closing in on them. Somebody here may be trying to avoid some kind of ending, but they're unable to. I kind of feel like they're watching you, collective. They're watching you walk away. I also get to that this person, I feel like somebody here, I want to say they're like beside themselves. I'm getting a lot of emotions here. This whole section in the center is, oh, you know what's crazy? I have 5 cards here. All 5 cards are water signs. So heavy on the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy on the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Every single one of these cards is a water card. Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Scorpio. So what I'm getting here is someone who has been maybe emotionally manipulative. Somebody who has, they may have a lot of really deep emotions and feelings, but they don't necessarily reveal them. They keep them very much to themselves. Okay. They keep them very, very close to this information, this emotions that they feel, they keep them to themselves. I said somebody has to watch. Somebody's watching you, collective. They're watching you walk away. They're also, what they're watching too, I'm kind of getting the sense, because I said over here, somebody here may have been trying to like affect your stability, right? What I'm seeing over here is, it's like, despite the fact that they may have been trying to like disrupt your stability or to shroud you, because I've said that in other readings before, I feel like what people are witnessing, they're witnessing, I heard your glow up. I even hate that phrase, glow up. But what they see is, they kind of see that even without them, you're fine. You're stable. They don't know how, there's nothing but mystery that surrounds you. They don't know how you did what you did. They have no idea. They have no idea how you got to be where you are now, because who you are now is not the person that they walked away from. However y'all parted ways. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm just telling a story. I'm just telling you what I see here. But whoever this person is that has been wearing a mask and keeping their feelings close to themselves, this person, I feel like they're in awe right now, watching you. Because what they're witnessing is, they're witnessing some form of evolution. Like a literal death and rebirth. This person is there, and I think what I'm seeing here is someone who is being guided towards their ability to heal themselves, right? And I don't want to say they're refusing, but they're kind of avoiding it or trying to bypass the work. I'm also getting the sense here that there's someone here who is having a really difficult time facing their own emotions. I heard the depths of their emotions. Somebody is truly watching you walk away, though. Watching you walk away into this new space that you're in. Wow. So judgment's been called. And the reason I said they're dealing with financial constraints. So this also could look like, this could have been somebody here too that could have I think I've said it in other readings, like the energy of somebody who had pursued financial pursuits over like connections and relationships. That's kind of what this looks like. So it's like because they were attached to this persona or this mask that they've been wearing, their door to romance has been cut off or it's been blocked. Yeah, heartbreak. Look at that. They're devastated. They're devastated, and I feel like this person, oh, they're devastated. Look, when I say financial constraints, Jesus Christ. So whoever this person was, has been, may have been very, very detached, very, very cold, sometimes may have even been cruel. Judgment has been called. And because of it, because this person continues to wear a mask and they refuse to do the work to heal themselves, they are being faced with devastation. They're devastated. Like, I'm seeing somebody just like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. The Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Look, child. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Swords in the upright. This person is, and they have no choice but to just kind of sit back and take it. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. Let's grab a different deck. It's almost like whatever they worked so hard for, whatever they worked hard to acquire, they're losing it all. Yeah, whatever they did, they got a bright idea and they worked with other people. They worked with other people. And it was largely because whoever this person was, they were materialistic. They were greedy. They were selfish. They wanted to win at all costs, but that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. They wanted to win at all costs. And instead, what they won was a bunch of loss. Like literally... like I said, I've been saying, whatever they wanted for you is what they are getting. They didn't foreshadow any of it. Because they made this decision. They willfully chose to work with other people. They willfully chose to work with other people to create all this mischief and create loss. They were trying to create loss for the collective. They were trying to create loss. This person was never loyal to you. They were never... And you walked away. You freed yourself. At one point, you might have been it may have had you a little stagnant. Like, you may have been sticking around dealing with these people for, longer than what you were supposed to. But it's almost like you kind of recognize where you were, I heard, feeding the beast. Like, you were just given way too much. Okay, now I just heard something, and I don't know how much related that is to this storyline or anything, but it's kind of like you untethered yourself just in the right time. You untethered yourself in the right time, because if you had waited any longer, whatever whirlwind that they're going through right now, you would have been swept up in it. I can't make this up. The World's last card. You walked away from it and you deaded the situation because you recognized that these people were not loyal to you. You recognized there was no growth here. You may have even recognized too that you were just terribly unhappy trying to jump through hoops to show your worth and value. It's like when you're jumping through hoops to try to show your value to somebody, and I can see that here in a couple places. If you were jumping through hoops trying to show people who you were, they see who you are now. They see who you are now. Yeah, they wanted to kind of keep you blinded. Okay. Because if you're blinded or you're not able to see, my brain is going back to the last reading. And even with just this section, like I said, their door to romance has been blocked because this person still continues to wear a mask. So they're right now having to watch you kind of move on without them. All because they chose to hold their feelings back. They chose to withhold their feelings. Okay. I kind of get the sense here that somebody has been, I want to say, torn between how they feel for you and kind of like where their circumstances are right now. I do get the sense that somebody wants to apologize. Somebody does want to apologize, but okay. So I said they want to apologize, but I think somebody here may be afraid that you, I heard like you might pop off. Like if you're accustomed to being like really sharp with your words, they're a little bit concerned that you might cuss them out. So they're kind of burdened by that fact. Like they want to approach you. They want to say something. They really want to say something. But they're really, really torn because they don't know how it's going to be received. And they're really distraught by the fact that this whole thing has come to an end. Yeah, they don't want to be in competition with you. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They find you very attractive. They find you attractive and they see that other people find you attractive. God, they're so stressed. They're stressed because they don't see any, it's kind of like you're in a very protective mode. Like when I say that you show, like all the good cards are in this section, they're like collective. You're showing up really strong here. They're worried. Rightfully so. Nine of Wands in the reverse. I feel as though a Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Swords. I don't think you have any interest in entertaining this person. Your boundaries are very high. Again, like I said, you know your worth and value. They're concerned about getting cussed out. Primarily, they're just concerned about you cussing them out. And they're worried that you won't even hear them out. Yeah. And they're also seeing too I heard there's a new sheriff in town. Hold on. Oh yeah, because this is the page. So there may absolutely be a new sheriff in town. This person may be seeing you, like, if you, I don't know if they're watching your social media or doing research or digging into your life. They're feeling as though, like I said, there's a new sheriff in town. You may be engaged in, not engaged, but like you may be engaged in new relationship dynamics. They may also be seeing here too where you're standing in your power right now, like full on, you're standing in your power. They may feel that it's unfair that you are like holding back from them, especially because you've known them for such a long time. You're like, so yeah. And here's the thing too, what they also may be witnessing is the fact that you're holding back due to what they did to you in the past. The way that they treated you in the past, the way that they made you feel in the past. If you choose not to engage with them, trust that they're going to understand why. It's not going to be, don't get caught up by fake outrage. Like if you actually do have a conversation and you actually tell this person, hey, that's cool, but could you kindly fuck off? While it may not feel good while you're saying it for them, they may not feel good hearing it, they understand. Because I also see here that this person is also, okay, what I just heard, based on what they're experiencing now, I kind of feel like, because this energy right here is telling me that they're making a connection. They're starting to connect the dots. I don't know who I'm talking about here, but somebody here is starting to connect the dots in terms of all of the things that are happening in the different areas of their life. They're starting to connect the dots to things that they've previously done that were unjust. So again, like I said, it would make sense to them. Like if they ever do get the balls to come to you and have a conversation, and you choose to like just withhold, and I mean, I constantly encourage folks, don't respond. If they reach out to you and you say absolutely nothing, that's fine. I'm not that curious to know what you have to say, because I honestly don't give a damn what you have to say. But the energy that I'm seeing here, again, like I said, they're getting an opportunity to really examine their behavior and the ways that they moved. And so again, while they may not be happy about the circumstances, they may be better able to understand, because they're starting to connect the dots of, I did this. And karma, Saturn is what, it's a 28-year transit, like for it to go all the way around, it's a long, Saturn is a 2.5-year like cycle for each time it's in each sign, right? So it may have taken somebody a really long time to grasp the concept of what was going on in their lives, but I think somebody here now is seeing where they've been kind of stopped in their tracks. Yes, they are stopped in their tracks, and they don't like it. They don't really like being on the outside. They want to come back in from the cold. They absolutely want to come in and tell you how they feel, but you're just like, I'd rather not. You're like, I dare you to come over here. I'm protecting me and mine. You see this wand I got right here? I will beat your ass with this wand. It's funny because this card is 7 of Wands, and there's only like one visible wand in this whole card. And the energy I pull off of this is, I will take this wand and I'm going to beat you with it. Don't come over here. Eight of Wands in the reverse. You may even have this person blocked, so they won't be able to communicate with you. And they're now feeling hopeless because they're blocked. You don't want no parts of it. 10 of Swords at the bottom of, you don't want no parts of it. You're choosing to let this whole thing go. Everything that was connected to your past, you've overcome it. You've overcome it. You've overcome whatever this was that they were trying to do to you. You've already overcome. Yeah, so this person, whoever I'm talking about, they may have initiated or got into a relationship. You know, obviously when you get into, especially a marriage, because I have marriage out here twice. This person may have gotten into a marriage or married somebody with the anticipation that it would be long term for this stability here. But it feels like what they got was a lot of arguments, a lot of unresolved issues. Excuse me, unresolved issues. This person could also be suffering from loss of other significant relationships. Yeah, I said somebody over here chose careers. They chose their career and their career ambitions over partnership, over being, in a loving partnership. So this person here, and this, I could be talking about a bunch of people because there's a lot of people out here. I could be talking about a few different situations here. But I do see where somebody chose and their focal point was their ambitions, their career. It's almost like they gambled their life away having an expectation that I'm going to have all this money, I'm going to work, I'm going to make all this money, but I'm not really going to foster relationships. I'm not really going to be focused on that because, boo on relationships and whatever. And what they ended up getting was they didn't get what they thought they were going to get. And I feel like whoever this person was, what did I say? I said it was like somebody here that may have, now these two readings are kind of blending into each other because this is the same energy that I got from the last reading, like somebody paying someone else, like somebody, and the person that you were dealing with, this person that's wearing a mask, is probably somebody that you may have trusted in the past, right? You may have trusted this person, but this person, it was false communication. This person was sent to you to divide and conquer. This person was sent to you to cause you marital problems or cause you relationship problems if you are in a relationship. They were trying to cause setbacks. But what they're witnessing, I said they're witnessing your glow up. They're witnessing success beyond your expectations and theirs. Like I said, they have to watch you walk away. Illness, loss, no success, misfortune, failure, greed. Fake friends involved. Sudden death, karma, transformation. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Collective, you may be either way, like whether they sent, now because I have a trusted man and a trusted woman, so they may have sent somebody has been sent towards you, or whoever you were dealing with, male or female, they were sent to you because you trusted them. You trusted these people. I don't know where these people are in your story, but the energy that I'm getting off of these, whoever you were dealing with, they were people that you initially trusted. They misused your trust, interfering with a marriage. Yeah, I'm the same energy, like getting like somebody trying to come in just to disrupt your life. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see. I got index cards all over my desk. Let me mix this deck up a little bit. All right. Let's wrap this up. It goes without saying, if any parts of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up. Someone trying to affect your first house. Somebody they think they're above the law, spiritual or legal. Somebody you're better off without them. I love it. They're blaming you for their losses. You're uninterested in a new start. Your silence is loud. Third party situation. End of the road. Someone has no discipline or says that you have no discipline. Someone got a bright idea. Several failed attempts. You're unbothered. You're only focusing on yourself. Keep doing that. Okay. Somebody hates that your intuition is on point. Spirit has tested them and they failed. There's forgery or falsification of records out here. Somebody exhibits racist behavior. Your self-confidence is soaring. You're no longer afraid, and we love it. It's a toxic relationship. Somebody knows that you know the truth. Someone is experiencing money problems or poor spending habits. Someone's trying to affect your throat chakra, and then there's a baby mama out here. Failed attempts, empty victory. So we know that they've tried a few times and with no success. Sage your home. They created drama and now they're experiencing drama. Secretive, deceptive, fake, nice, two-faced. Intense chemistry or attraction. Someone says, I know you're angry with me. You prove them all wrong. And siblings could be involved. Bottom of the deck is instant karma. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there because this is getting long. If any parts of this reading resonate for you, like I said, you know what to do. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, super thanks. Although I would strongly recommend, if you ever feel compelled to send a tip or anything, I would not do it through YouTube or super thanks. All of my information is in the description box because literally YouTube takes half. So anytime, and that's for any reader that you're watching, if you decide to do like super thanks and super chats or whatever like that when, you know, people are doing lives, baby, YouTube takes they're like the government. They take half. Literally, they take half. So, I think it's just easier to, like, if you want somebody to really get the benefit of the tip or donation, just Zelle them or Venmo or CashApp them, because YouTube, they're the devil. They'll take it all if they could. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. It's Friday today that I'm recording, so whenever you happen to watch this, obviously these are all timeless, so you know it's for you when you happen to watch it. And again, I do see you guys in the archives, liking and engaging in the comments in the archive videos. If you want something that's more resonant in your current state, go back into my archives maybe 6 to 8 months, and you may find some stuff back there that resonates for you in the present right now. All right, I love you guys, and until next time, take care.